Simon & Schuster AudioWorks presents Star Trek: The Next Generation.
Dude, I cut the tip of my finger off yesterday.
Jesus, okay, yeah, it's never fun.
Yeah, man. It was so close. Luckily, I had 99% of it, like, still attached to the finger. But it was basically entirely cut off.
Well, what did you do? What did you do
put
to
a plaster on it.
Put a plaster on it. You hope
I
it'll
grabbed a
stick
plaster.
back.
Yeah, well, I mean, it's basically all the way there anyway. I mean, you know, it's like, I basically cut through all of it except for like 99% of my finger.
Okay.
So it's basically kind of 1% of my finger was cut off. But not entirely. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm. Did you put it in your mouth? Not to waste it. Eat
What?
that part. If you eat the part, you cut off.
No.
Because it's like, you know, there's people starving in the world. And that's a bit of a waste.
I've never been one for like because I feel like when I was younger, people would do that. They'd get a cut and they'd immediately like put it in their mouth and be like, blah, 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 you know.
Yeah.
And some of them would be like, I like the taste of the blood, and it's like I've never got it personally.
No.
I just run that shit under the tap, tissue on it, you know.
I eat my skins
Plaster
on
on.
my fingernails. Of nervousness, I would imagine. Anxiety, I think. That's like anxiety thing.
That for real?
Yeah. And I think,
well,
or I
I
might
won't
just
riff
be
on
a,
it, then,
I think I might be a cannibal, I think, more than anything.
I think basically it's a form of cannibalism, right?
Yeah, like a self-cannibalism. At least, like, I'm keeping it in check, that way. Like, that
You think
way
that's
I'm like...
what, like really edgy teenagers used to do? Like, at 13, they're like, I'm a fucking cannibal. I fucking love eating human flesh. And they're, like, eating nails and stuff. Nail clippings. I can't fucking... I'm addicted to human flesh. I'm addicted. I can't stop.
I don't know why nail clippings really got me. Like, I was
You
like,
literally just said
disgusting.
you chew and eat your nails.
Not nails. My skins are on my fingernails.
That's not you. Well, why did you say you chew your nails?
I said skin, I'm pretty sure.
You didn't say skin. You said I eat my nails.
Oh, okay. They must have done it by accident then.
Because you said it and I was gonna say that's disgusting, but then you said it was like a real thing. If it's just the skin around your nails, that's not a big deal.
Yeah, that's why I'm saying it's like a cannibal thing, because it's technically my own flesh,
Yeah.
I'm devouring slowly. And eventually, I do it for long enough, I've basically eaten an equivalent of myself,
Do you think you've done... I don't think you've done enough in one lifetime
You think
to be
so?
a whole human. No.
Like 80 kilo or whatever of a man?
No.
No?
No. No, I don't think so. No. That's ridiculous.
When does it become like a sin, Like initially, like from the beginning, or what percentage do you have to eat?
Well,
like...
it's not very hygienic. And they say cleanliness is next to godliness.
That's
so you
true.
could say it's a sin immediately, just not for the reasons you think.
Mm-hmm.
But if I had to answer your question specifically, I think if it's somebody else's skin, it's bad.
Okay.
I think if you just keep doing it to your own skin, it's like God can't do anything about that, really. If you just label it as self-flagellation,
that's true. I can be godly.
Be chill.
Yeah, I can be godly.
Then it's chill.
It's a way
but if you're doing
of
it to
repentance.
somebody else, then I think it's like,
give me your hands. And I'm just like nibbling.
I think it probably becomes a sin pretty quickly.
No.
Yeah.
If they're into it, then it's like, well, now it's a sin. Now it's a sin.
What's the least that somebody could eat of another person that you would consider cannibalism?
Cannibalism.
Yeah.
God damn it. Accidental or like out of your way? You're going out of your way to eat this person.
Does it make a difference?
I don't know. Like if someone puts a finger in your stew, for example, you don't notice their own. For example, let's say they got a kink of doing that. Mm-hmm. Are you a cannibal, or are you not a cannibal?
You're a reluctant cannibal.
Okay, so you're
It's not that you are a cannibal, but you have cannibalized somebody. That's not my question, though. My question is, what's the absolute smallest
Acceptable.
amount that you would say is is cannibalism? Like, because like I was saying a minute ago, eating somebody's nails isn't cannibalism, even though you're eating somebody else's body parts, right? But at what point do you go, okay, all right, that's enough now?
you shush them away from yourself. Is that what you're saying? I think if you chopped up, like for example, coming back to your finger, right? You chopped it off, and then I run up to you and I put in my mouth that bit of you. I think that's
You
that's
did
enough.
isn't that from that movie with the cannibal?
There's many, I would imagine. What you
That
talking about?
one, Raw. Did you ever see that, Raw?
Oh yeah, raw. Yeah.
Doesn't somebody get their finger cut off and she picks it
Yes.
up and she's like, sucking all the blood out of
Something
the
like
finger.
that. Yeah.
And everybody's like, what the fuck? Ew. Ew,
Those
that's
French
fucked
people.
up.
French people.
I think it
out
might be
there doing-
Belgian.
Is it Belgium? Oh, well, now all the Belgians will be after me.
Like French Belgium, you know?
Like Poirot is French also, right? Not Belgium. But yeah, that's basically. I'm like thinking of just like. Yeah, I don't know, man. Like that's the thing. It's like if like a tiny bit of finger you cut off, and then someone run up and ate that. That's enough for me to deem them a cannibal at that point. You know.
I think there are too many people in the world who are like, oh, I'd give that a go for me to say that that's cannibalism.
I feel like people.
There are too many people that are like, ooh, you know, if I try like a finger maybe.
I feel
And at
like
that point, I'm like, I don't know if I can say this cannibalism at that point.
I feel like even you know how like in relationships sometimes like you know
I'd like to be quickly pause that thought. I don't want to eat somebody's finger. I've actually had a horrible disgust of cannibalism ever since I was a child. The number one fear for me when I was like 8 years old was cannibalism. It like upset me greatly as a child. Very
like,
terrifying.
to partake in or be a victim of.
Both.
Okay.
I didn't like the idea of either. I didn't like the idea of somebody eating me, and I didn't like the idea of eating other people. It made me like nauseous as a child to consider, you know. Which I'm sure is a natural response, but I just mean that to say like I've never had that. I've never had like a bit of a because some people they get into the fantasy, don't they?
Of eating someone else.
Just eating human flesh. They go like, if I could have somebody donate a finger, you know.
Yeah.
I'd eat it. It's
like
that's fucking gross.
The infamous case of the guy in Germany that like cooked someone's penis and then
IT crowd, bro.
Yeah,
IT crowd.
exactly. You know,
classic episode.
those Germans. You know,
it's a shame that Graham Linehan, you know,
you know,
'cause that show is very good.
You know what? You know, at least you gotta give it to him. He's fighting.
No, I don't think you have to
He's
say it. No, you
in
don't have to do it to him.
a news cycle every once in a while, which is Adam.
You don't have to give it to him. I'm fighting
Well,
back
you
on
know,
your claim of having to give it to him.
He, you know,
I don't
they
think you
told
have to
him
hand
you're
him to him.
cancelled, and he was like, "No, I'm not. I'm gonna make I'm gonna start a comedy club for conservatives." So
That
whatever
isn't
he did.
no. That's not. No. He did get his primary platform was Twitter, and he got ran off of it, and then he was quiet. Nobody fucking talked about him because he didn't have a voice, basically, because nobody was fucking listening to him. He was going to like meetings and shit, but he wasn't like out there. People weren't talking about it. It took Elon Musk buying Twitter for him to come back. It's not by his own merits that he is back on Twitter. It's because he just it's same thing with like Trump and shit, where it's like, no, he was gone. Then Elon Musk just
He's a real
reinstated him.
force of nature, I would call him. You know,
Elon
like the
or-
wind.
or
No,
Graham
the
Linehan?
Graham, yeah. Because you know he came back. You know, he came back.
You can't keep him away.
You can't keep him away, and that's the thing. That's the beauty of the reality of things.
He's always
that,
sticking his big head where it doesn't belong.
Exactly, you know, and it's It's a mechanism that you can't,
And now
fight
I
against.
can't like IT Crowd.
Well,
It's annoying.
you can do it on a download, like when people participate in cannibalism, you can watch IT Crowd and not tell anybody,
That's true.
You can have a little
That's,
watch
I
party
guess.
for yourself.
I don't know.
Put on your pajamas with that flap on the back, and
But
then
it's hard to enjoy
make some
it
popcorn.
thinking about his ideas,
his ideas,
his views.
they're tainted.
Yeah, because it's a
Um,
funny show. It's a funny show.
Nobody's
And
nerfed.
so is Father
whatever
Ted,
they say.
and he gets like credit for Black Books, but I'm pretty sure he didn't do that much on Black Books.
We should ask him. Maybe he'll have come on our show.
No, thank you. No.
Let's send him an email from our account, and I'll be like, me and Ben are asking you to come on the show.
You're running defense for him a lot at the moment.
It's just funny to imagine that idea of like really. No, I just think about like the reality of social media and how it's like it comes and goes in a way. It's like an ecosystem in a way. Like he was driven out of a system, the steppe, and he was shoved into the jungle and caves, and then he was allowed to come out, because the predators
He was
left or something.
exiled.
You know what I mean? Like it's like not even.
Sure.
It's like a natural system in a way,
But it was an unnatural intervention that brought him back.
Yeah,
Because
exactly.
it's an unnatural intervention.
It's like
that pushed him
humans
out,
came
so-
in, they like killed a bunch of predators, that they were there, and suddenly he comes back,
Yeah, I guess
Because
less
this-
like an ecosystem and more like some kind of society based in media.
I guess.
Some kind
Yeah.
of social media, I suppose.
Exactly. But you can see it as a collection of systems interacting with each other, Especially with the fact that a lot of it is driven by money, so you can just
What do you think? What do you think Digimon feel when they read like evil
'cause
posts?
They have access to that, right?
'Cause they live in the
They have
computer.
digital, right? But I was
I've been
always
playing that
confused
new
about,
Digimon game.
I was always confused about Digimon. Do they live in like a specific server, or do they live in just general?
It's
network?
like I
That's
think it's
what's-
kind of both.
Like, is it the same server? So are the Digimon living in the same network that like also has like fucking like a porn site on it, like running parallel on the same network? Or
I
is it
think it's
just a
like-
network for Digimon,
No, I think it's like they can go. They live in. You know what? I'm going to answer your question right after this. Welcome to Dead Ensigns. Number one.
Digimon
podcast. I'm Ben Mon. This is Max Mon
Mm-hmm.
of Dead Ensigns Mon. I think you do that too much. You sound like you're just doing like the worst attempt at a Jamaican accent ever.
What?
Just
Ben
adding
Mon?
Mon.
Oh,
to
Ben
the
Mon,
end of it.
yeah.
But I
guess.
said like this is Dead Ensigns Mon,
Mhm.
and in my mind I was like, it's
You're
like when
doing it.
people go like say beer can in like a Jamaican accent or whatever, or bacon in a Jamaican accent or whatever it is.
Mm-hmm. But
Anyway.
you don't have to put the accent on. You're not.
No, that's why I
technically
said it
putting-
was like a bad
Oh,
impression.
okay, yeah.
That's why I said it was like really
Maybe you
hard.
should do a good one so we can compare if you want to.
No,
so
I'm
the
okay.
viewers know. So the viewers know what.
Well,
a good
I could only
impression
ever
looks
do a
like.
good one if I hear an example of a good one. Do you happen to have a good one you could?
No,
you
I
could
don't. I'm not a
perform for me?
voice guy. You know this.
I guess we won't be hearing a good Jamaican
That's
impression. then.
unfortunate. There's so much pressure on you to have been doing a good voice, and now it's just.
Why?
No, it's-
It's not that. No, I wasn't feeling any pressure.
I can send you I'll
I'm
find
chill.
one example on YouTube, and then you can have repeat what this person,
You
says.
can't,
okay?
Don't send me a YouTube video while we're recording. Send it to me after or something. That's fine.
Okay, yeah. We'll prepare for the next episode, everybody, when Ben's going to do a Jamaican accent. The entire episode, actually, is going to be in a really good Jamaican accent made by Ben. Anyway,
would it be the
what
home
we're
office?
talking about Benmon and Maxmon living in
To
the
answer
same
your
network.
question, I think
as
for
the
Digimon, the
Pornhub.
internet is sort of like a world, a dimension they can exist in,
Okay.
and they can move around to various networks and exist on them.
Okay.
Traveling through the wires.
Yeah.
So they could probably go to Pornhub, I guess, if that
Yeah.
to answer your question.
Yeah, they can take it down. They can destroy it.
I feel like that's kind of what happened in the Digimon movie.
Mm-hmm.
Is that the whole internet was getting taken down by a Digimon?
Well, then that's the answer right there. They can literally it's their world. The network is their
They're a
world.
little
We're
out
just
there, yeah.
using it to facilitate our internet, right? That's
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
Well-
then they also just have like a world. Like they have a different dimension where it's just like trees and rocks and mountains and stuff.
So it's a
oceans
middle
and
world.
beaches.
It's like a interface world between these two worlds, between our world and their world.
I think so. It's like an alternate reality. And then you also have the digital world, I think, where the Digimon can inhabit,
yeah.
go through the wires, the fiber optics.
Don't you technically also people like go into the digi-world or whatever?
Yeah, man, that's where those kids got sent.
Aren't they technically also Digimon in a way?
No. Maybe? No.
'Cause
I
it's
don't
like-
know. They're people.
So
They're
what's
different.
the difference?
You know
Because
what's
they can-
crazy is that people aren't Digimon, but some Digimon are people.
That's true. But is it a level of mimicry? Are they just mimicking, people?
No,
That's
some
what
of them are basically just people in outfits.
Okay. Well,
And I don't even mean like angel. I mean like there's one called Minervamon. That's literally just like a lady in a costume. Like there's no monstrous element or anything. It's weird.
is she like a little guy and then she turns into a woman?
Yeah, no, that's the
afterwards?
thing.
Yeah.
She could start out as like a little fucking rat creature. And then turns into like a lady. And then turns from a lady into like a big dragon or a dinosaur. This is why Digimons are awesome, man. This is why Digimon is
You should
so
get one
cool.
of the digi devices, like the real ones for the real world, and use it. And they
I
have
could
like a
get
pedometer
fun.
on
How
them,
much
and
are
you can
those?
walk around. You can walk around and.
No, I
level
think
up
they're
your
just like
Digimon.
Tamagotchis, pretty much.
Okay.
Let's look up Digivice on Amazon. quick.
Digivice. They have like
you
new
can
ones,
get
but I
'em.
think they don't even make the Digivices anymore. They just like download an app, basically.
Yeah,
That's
the
why.
one I'm looking at here is like a watch
Yeah.
that you put. It's a watch that you put like a little USB stick in, and that has the guy on it.
Nice. You
Link
can
your
transport
body
your
to device. Oh, it's
Oh,
like a health
no.
watch.
It's like a Neuralink.
It's a Neuralink.
It like embeds itself into your body.
I feel like if you had a Neuralink and your Digimon went inside of it and they saw all the fucked up things you were thinking about,
Yeah.
all the fucked up
yeah.
stuff you wanted to
Yeah.
do to your
to
Angelomon.
to your yeah, exactly. Yeah, specifically them. So they just shoot like your amygdala and lobotomize
Yeah,
you
they
from
just,
the
like,
inside.
fry-
Yeah,
just fry
they
it.
just fry your brains.
Die.
That's what you get. They turn you into a Benmon by lobotomizing you, and you go Ben, and then Jesus
No,
Christ, that's
Digimon
horrible.
don't say names. Digimon just
Yeah,
talk.
they talk, but Pepper.
Yeah,
Breath is
Digimon just say
Pepper.
hello there.
Okay.
Hi, I'm Agumon.
They don't
How
have
are
a
you
they
today?
don't have a phrase that they say they're known for.
No,
They don't have a catchphrase.
they have like signature moves.
Mm-hmm.
Like Agumon is the only one that can do Pepper Breath.
Do they just do like they're just like what does combat look like? Because I never played the Digimon
They just
games.
fight
Is it
each
just
other.
Pokemon?
It depends.
Is it just
no?
Pokemon?
It depends on the game.
Okay.
Like the one I'm playing at the moment is like a JRPG, so it's just turn-based
Okay.
combat.
Oh, it's
But
just
then there are
turn-based,
some
like
games
moves.
that are like, more actiony. You know,
Mm-hmm.
it's very malleable. Pokemon, on the other hand, is not as malleable. They're very like the branding is very specific. You know.
Mm-hmm.
Whereas Digimon, it's like, yeah, you kind of just do whatever. They just fight
Yeah.
each other.
There's like so many editions of Digimon too, right? It's just like constantly.
Yeah, because I think it's
re-releasing
like I think it's like a little gachapon originally.
Mm.
You know,
Yeah.
little toys or whatever. And devices, digivices.
Digivices.
I tell you what, my you don't want to know about my digivices.
Yeah, what's your Digivice?
My vices digitally are not very good for public company.
For the world, yeah.
Decent company, yeah.
Yeah.
They're not bad.
My Digivice
Just not good
is,
for decent company.
I just go on ChatGPT and I generate the same prompt over and over again. Because I get off on the idea of burning down forests.
Yeah, I like the idea you're generating a prompt, like just typing in "give me a prompt."
Yeah, I'm just typing in random characters into the prompt window.
You just love the idea that there's some fucking engineer somewhere has to see your prompts coming through, going, "God fucking damn it, they're fucking wasting all of our fucking energy."
As he's in a boiler room, like shoveling coal into like a boiler. Yeah. That's
feeding
a cool
like
job.
a freshly cut Amazon tree into a furnace.
Yeah, sorry.
Macaques still clinging onto it.
It's just like
screaming as they get fed into the furnace.
I like the idea. That's a cool job. I wish I could have that job. That idea of like a guy in a boiler room. That's a.
I think you could have that job. I think there's probably still some boiler rooms in the world.
The boiler rooms out there, you think?
I think there's probably
I
some
can be
boiler
covered in
rooms still out
soot
there.
and I'm shirtless and probably have like shirts. I have denim jeans that I cut to be like really short because it's so hot.
It's like when like 23-year-old guys on TikTok say I should be dying in a war right now or something. It's like you literally can go do that.
I have an idea, Ben. Business idea. Okay, rage rooms. Instead of rage, we make boiler rooms.
It's like a fake oil rig that people can come and pretend to do oil rig work on, so that that's honestly
they're shoveling coal and it's like doing nothing. It's just like probably like has a
like
TV with a flame on it. Yeah, in the
it's like that. It's like the kid town that they used to have, where they would go like the kids can go and pretend to be like running a city.
You can pretend to have like a house and stuff like that.
It's for 20 to 35-year-old men who don't have enough like stress in their life, so they have to seek it out.
Yeah, you've got like
it's a good idea.
You can pretend to have a house, You can have like a picket fence and a fake family is there, but they're like mannequins, like they're like just mannequins there. They can pretend.
It's like that one video of the people working on the like rig or whatever, and it's just mud everywhere, as they're trying to like get this big cable into place or something.
Yeah.
There's the video that everybody always posts online when they want to be like, the kind of job men should be doing, This is the kind of job men should be doing.
And then people that actually work on oil rigs are like, this is like old. This isn't how it should work. Like we have better technology now, and this is just them not wanting to buy a better pumping jack. It's just them like basically cutting corners. But yeah, I think that would be
do it. You can do it. It's available for you to go and do those things.
Mm-hmm.
But people don't actually want to do it.
But you're paying to do them, right? You need to pay for the ticket to enter this,
I think it's a good idea. I think it's one of the better ideas we've had on the show.
Yeah.
Maybe we should rebrand our whole show into being about ideas we have.
Business ideas that we have.
Our ideas. We can call the show Our Ideas.
Yeah, Our Ideas. Imagine if
our awesome plans.
Would we be able to go after somebody if they like steal it, or is it like?
Yeah, it's basically the same as patenting. I think legally, it's basically what we do every episode. It's basically patenting.
Yeah,
yeah.
It holds.
Yeah, because it has a timestamp, and we upload it to the server, and it has a little timestamp saying like this was uploaded here. So we at least recorded it before that point. And then if somebody does it after, we just go, we got the fucking evidence here. Podbean, hello.
And it's also really good because I always hold up a newspaper while I record. So it's
That's
always,
a good idea. I should probably start doing that too.
Yeah, it's always.
Then I have to buy news. I don't think I've ever bought a newspaper in my life.
You can go on a bus and then grab a metro or whatever.
That's
on the
true.
mass.
That's true.
Yeah.
Are you a big fan of the metro?
No, I haven't. I haven't been on a bus in a while. So, but soon enough, I'll probably have to use the bus a lot more. For shadowing for something, probably. But no, it's but yeah, it's
What the hell?
no, it's just nothing.
All right,
doesn't
okay. Never mind.
But yeah, it's no, I never like, because it's like the thing is that like when I was a kid, I didn't give a fuck to read those, you know. But then I was old enough to have like a phone when I actually like had to spend time on like going to work or something on a bus at like 6 a.m. I had to go on a bus, and I would just be like, I have my phone. I don't need to read the newspaper, right? I can look at misinformation on my phone, you know.
I don't need old
it's like,
media for that.
So what's the point of looking at old media for misinformation, you know?
Do you think there's like the modern equivalent of the classic newspaper hoarder now, where it's like somebody who just has like 8 trillion article links in a notepad on their phone?
They have no, they just have there is actually, it's people that have browser windows that have tabs. Yeah, exactly.
Of course,
which is
that
insane.
is the digital equivalent.
It's
I
insane.
I have quite a few tabs open.
It's insane. Like I would never be able to do that.
I open a tab as like a reminder to maybe watch something, and then I forget about it.
Take a note of it or something. I don't know.
Maybe
do it then and not.
Bro,
wait for it,
I'm not remembering to do it off of the tab. I'm not going to remember to do it off of a note instead.
Well, yeah.
I'm just adding an extra step to the process that I know deep down isn't actually doing anything in my life.
Skill issue. But anyway, yeah, that's basically digital. It is unfortunate that you can't die in your tabs, and then someone will have to go get you.
That's true.
Then the tabs collapse onto them, killing them too. You know.
Yeah, but maybe if your Digimon sees how many tabs you have open, they get really concerned.
Yeah, and then it's like, let me go in there, try to find
really
my
sad.
Yeah, let me try, and then all the tabs collapse on them. And it's like, I can't breathe.
No, Gatomon, no.
I'm stuck on the 5 ways to prepare chicken tab that he had open.
Those are not the kind of tabs I have open.
What do you have? Open your tabs up and let's read them out.
What kind of tabs do I have open? I have a lot of your movie recommendations as tabs. Excuse me.
If you watched them, maybe you wouldn't have to have them open.
Well, but that's the thing. I remembered to watch OBO Bar because I had it open as a tab. And I was looking through and I was like, what do I have here for stuff I could watch? And then I saw OBO Bar as a YouTube video and I was like, oh, fuck yeah, I'll watch OBO Bar.
And you went OBO Bar.
I was like, what a good movie. I went, oh my, oh moo. What a good movie.
Because it's in Polish. OBO Bar is in Polish and that was the English pronunciation.
Exactly. There are a lot of those. It's pretty much mostly those. A couple like YouTube playlists that I go back to if I'm like, I need some background noise for something.
Yeah. What sort of playlists? A dummy mummy telling you how good of a boy you are? Is that one of them?
Just various Digimon clips. Whole playlists of No, I have like just a couple like playthroughs from some YouTubers.
Yeah.
And at the moment, my most recent 2 tabs are somebody who compiled a list of 100 avant-garde horror films for October.
Okay.
Throughout the year.
It's a spooky season.
Season but this is the reason why I kept it. Because a lot of them are on YouTube, so they have YouTube links directly to them as well.
Yeah, that's
handy.
It's like
so it's like, nice, one page I can just go to for a bunch.
So technically that counts as like 100 tabs.
Basically counts as 100 individual. Well, no, because some of them, the later ones are when it starts to go like, this one is available here, or you have to go to a special screening in LA.
Yeah. You have to
like literally the most recent one on the list 2024, The Blob, it just says not online, look for upcoming festival screenings. Like, okay, man, thanks.
Wait, 2024, is it like a remake of The Blob or something?
I guess.
Yeah, yes, yeah.
Let's find out. 2024, The
Blob.
Blob.
The Blob.
Let's see. There's a...
Topic talking about cannibalism.
Doesn't say. I don't know, it doesn't matter. There's apparently one. Directed by Madi Permedi and Cesar Herajon. Herajon.
Herajon?
Herrerejon. So, whatever that last name is. But yeah, so shout outs to Alex Fields. Their Substack Not Reconciled for a list of movies that I was gonna.
What
watch some of.
Substack? I haven't even looked at Substack. Like
But
everybody
you
has
want
a
to talk
Substack
about
now.
new media? It's just blogging. It's just a blog.
Yeah, right. It's just like a evolution.
It's
right?
a blog, but you can like pay people on it.
Yeah,
It's like Patreon.
but for
blogging.
like journalists, basically.
Like Blogger was just a blog, but Substack you can write something and then be like, "This is my subscribers only feed. You have to subscribe $5 a month to read this one.
Maybe we should do that.
To read my review on the Smashing Machine.
You can do
To read the Long Walk review.
Have you watched that? Did you actually go see it?
No,
in the
I
end?
didn't in the end.
The pooping.
I didn't see it.
Didn't get
Dude,
you to go
spoilers.
see. Okay, I forgot about that. It's a fucked
No, I
up
didn't
Stephen
go see
King book. What did you think? This isn't
Aren't
going to
they
be
all?
shitting in it.
Did I bring it up on the podcast before? But I wonder if Stephen King alone, Stephen King adaptations and
think we
Stephen
talked
King
about
based
it,
works.
But we
I think we
didn't
talked
talk
about
it on
this
the
in
podcast.
person, but on the
Yeah.
podcast. I wonder if it makes up at least 1% of all of cinema.
I want to see a adaptation of a movie, F-13. Have you ever seen that?
No.
Stephen King's F-13 is like a
I like
it's like a
I've heard of
shitty. It's a shitty
Not a book.
CD like collection of like digital spooky stuff from like the 90s or whatever. And it is very funny because like F-13, I was like, what is it supposed to mean? And then it's like, oh yeah, it's supposed to be like the button F-13, like a non-existing, but it's scary because it's, you know, at the end, like it doesn't exist, but maybe it exists out there, and what happens when you press it, you know? Which is a very good concept for a Stephen King book.
Well, it's
A
because
scary
13 is
computer.
a scary number.
That's also true.
It's
It
not
is
just it
unlucky.
being a non-existent function key, but it's like a 13th floor in a building. You know?
That's true.
They don't like that. They take that shit out of the damn thing. They go 12, 14, 15.
It's like
No room 13, you know?
in Christian schools, they don't have a locker. That's 666. I think they should have that, honestly. It seems like you should let it happen, you know? And then the kid, whoever gets that locker, I would imagine is
gets persecuted.
Is persecuted, you know?
Like a
And
sacrificial lamb.
It's like a sacrificial lamb, exactly. And it's, you know, like, at least that
Well,
way
it's
you
like
can kind of...
Job, you know?
Yeah, exactly.
You have to be tested.
He has to be tested. You get the locker 666, you know, and you get bullied all the time. You get like dead animals shoved into your locker, you know. But you know, it's that's the thing, because if you at least you know where that manifestation of Satan will appear, you know, that way you can control it, you know, this way by having.
I
giving
feel
it
like
space,
that would
you know?
create a bad situation in which parents would probably be donating to the school in order to not have their kid have the 666
But
locker.
that's good then. There's more money for kids to have
Is that
education,
not
you know.
profiting off of
But it's
satanic belief?
It's a sacrifice. You know, plenty of sacrifice happened in general in our history, and you know what
And
do
you're
we
saying
know?
we should bring
maybe
back sacrifice.
because maybe that's why it's so shit nowadays. You know, We haven't been practicing sacrifices, you know? And it doesn't have to, because people are like, sacrifices
possible.
have to be like a physical sacrifice when you kill something.
Yeah.
Just like, you know,
An emotional.
could be emotional bullying, yeah? Could be a sacrifice in a way, you know?
I mean, it might make movies good again. And then
That's
Ridley
true.
Scott can watch them. Since he says they're all shit now.
Ridley Scott.
Yeah,
Yeah,
man.
you know. He did say that nobody, you know, went to see his movies and nobody goes to cinemas anymore, but it seems like people
Had
still go to
Gladiator
cinemas.
2.
Gladiator 2. We didn't even
Gladiator
talk
2.
about that, but
Yeah,
I didn't
that's
really
because
like
it's
that.
like, no, it's like fine.
Yeah,
I don't have any problems with it, but I haven't seen Gladiator 1, so I just wasn't very invested in it in general.
Yeah,
I mean, it made its money.
But-
That's for sure.
did
It
it?
made like
I don't know.
150 million.
Well,
over the
that's
budget.
good, you know.
the gross
That's
or
what you
whatever.
get for brand recognition, you know.
Yeah. And
But-
also, you got Pedro Pascal in there. Everybody.
Oh
loves him.
yeah, that's. I forgot that he was in.
That was
although
right
he's like
before
a big
people
role.
tried turning on him really heavy last year, which I think he weathered pretty well.
Yeah, people kind of forgot. Like I think people have to have.
They
They
moved
had to
on.
cling on. They
It's
did try
because-
to.
I'll be
They tried
honest.
to cling on to him with that touching women stuff. Like
Yeah,
the,
it
like,
was
you know,
very. It was very. I don't know. It was weird. It was a weird. It was a weird thing that people were getting obsessed with.
Yeah, it's just. I don't know. You know, if
I
it's
saw
like
people being like, if he touched my wife like that, I'd knock him out. And it's like, he's not touching your wife.
yeah, it's. I don't.
Why are you
It
thinking
seems
about
to be
this?
consensual and like, you know,
Yeah.
it's not. I don't really see why. You know,
It's like,
I
who
don't know.
fucking cares, man?
It seems like they're trying to really make something out of nothing, basically. Character judging him, killing him, right, without like, you know.
Maybe it's because they
reason.
all saw him get shot in Eddington, and then they were like, okay, that fulfilled my wish fantasy.
That's true.
Now
and
I'm
you
I don't need to
spoiled
think
it.
about it anymore. I'm spent.
Yeah, you spoiled it.
It is. If people were going to see that movie, they would have gone to see that damn
That's
movie.
true. Is it even on VOD? It should be on
Yes,
VOD.
it came
right
out
now,
on VOD
yeah.
before it came out in this
Oh,
country,
I forgot. Yes, that's true. Yeah, because weren't we like considering watching it at home or something? I don't know.
bro. I wasn't. No, I was going to watch it in the cinema. You might have been, but
But the
I know you hate film. I know you
I
hate
hate
the theater.
cinema. I hate cinema.
I
Yeah.
love the theater.
I feel like
I just don't
it's,
like
it's
people very much.
It's just a experience enhancer. It's not
You have
necessary
bad
in a
luck,
way.
though. You have bad luck.
It's
It's
like, when I-
necessary. Some films, it's less of an enhancer and more of like this was how it was meant to be seen.
I
you know?
don't know.
Like
I feel
Nope,
it's a cope.
bro.
A little
No,
bit like
Nope.
cope.
Nope in the theater is phenomenal.
I get it. You know, like it's like I get the point of it. And I go like I've been to a cinema, so I can. I guess it's like maybe it'll be different. That would be interesting. Like if the cinema dies and then you watch a movie like Nope and you don't have that experience. Like you literally have no experience of going to a theater.
I have that. I have
I
that. I saw Nope at home and I was like, I still love this movie, but it's not
No,
the same.
not,
and then
not-
I saw it
that's
again.
not what
in
I'm
the
talking
theater.
about.
Oh,
I'm
okay,
talking about
right.
like a kid that never been to a cinema.
Oh, right.
Like
okay.
that's that sort of thing. And I wonder
Yeah, I do. I wonder about that.
you will
sometimes,
only be
too.
able to experience that sort of like I guess through like a reading, third party reading, right? Where someone tells you it's like, oh, you know, because there was this room and we would go to this room and we'd watch movies, you know?
Yeah, I get. I mean, you can kind of have that experience now a little bit,
Yeah.
but not to the because you're right. I mean, we know what a theater is like, but sometimes seeing a film that you haven't seen in the theater, like an older film that you haven't seen in the theater before, is very different still when you see it in the theater. You know.
Yeah, I guess.
Like Metropolis is a movie I had only ever seen on my
Megalopolis?
computer screen. Megalopolis, exactly.
Yeah.
No, Metropolis is a film I'd only ever seen on my computer screen. And then I saw a screening of it, like, restored at the theater, and I was like, this feels brand new.
You also saw that funky edit that we saw on Amazon Prime.
Yeah, that wasn't.
Which one was
that
the
was
best?
better
Which
than
one?
all of them.
All of them, yeah.
Yeah. If I could see that one on the big screen, that'd
On
be
my
perfect.
TV speakers too, with the synthwave soundtrack under it, and
I think
pink filters for some reason.
Yeah, it had strange filters. I think the thing with theaters now is that the experience was generally perfected like really too early, you know.
What do you mean by that?
I mean, I
Like
feel
it's
like
just easy to do, right? Because you just need a room, right?
yeah, you just need like a good seat, a big room, no lights, good speakers. But now they got the whole thing of like, oh, we should make the chairs bigger and they should be recliners and oh,
Yeah.
you can order food during the movie and a waiter brings it to you. It's like you don't need all that.
Yeah, but that's
It
just
just,
like
it takes away from it for me. It's like I'm getting
unfortunately.
annoyed by this experience. now.
Unfortunately isn't caused by anything but the capitalism and the exponential
No,
growth.
I get,
you
yeah,
know?
I get why
That's
we're there.
the-
It's just like, but that's
that's
what I
the-
mean. Like we perfected it so early because it's so simple
Yeah, exactly.
and it's
You know,
such
it's
a
like
good
how
time.
do you
But
iterate
you need
on
constant
that?
growth.
Yeah, how do you iterate on that experience? You make it 4D.
And you do
You make
4D,
it-
you do
you make it
4DX.
4D. You
Your
make it
seat shakes
4DX.
around. You
You
get
put
punched in the back by your seat.
Yeah,
I've never done a 4DX. I've never done a 4DX.
I
Personally.
don't think I think I was when I was in Legoland when I was a kid. I think I did one of the really old ones, like really old ones at that point, where it was just like I think the maximum of stuff they had was like they had a pump with water in it and they just sprayed you. Probably gave you like Legionnaire's disease. I probably
Sure.
dodged it from that
Some
stay
other
of
kid
water.
inhaled it all before it got to you.
Yeah, he died of the Legionnaires' disease. But yeah, how do you even make more money out of that? How do you improve the experience? Like that's the thing. It's like it inverted, right? Because less and less people are watching movies, right, in theaters. So it's like
It's like, well, because, yeah, it's the whole
And
thing
it's-
of like, the reason why people have stopped going to theater is because it become much too expensive as
Yes.
an outing. And the idea hasn't become like we should make it cheaper. It's like we should add more things to make the ticket seem more worthwhile.
yes,
the price,
absolutely. Make it. It's not just I'm going to go see a movie in the cinema. It's like I'm going to go for an experience in a way, right? I need to get a couch. I need to get food. I really don't get people that eat in a cinema in general. Like I guess if it's like
Depends
a
on the
viewing
film for me.
like something you've seen or something,
Yeah.
maybe then it's like cool, right? Because you already watched the movie, right? But just like watching a movie that you've never seen before in the cinema and eating, I was like, I don't know.
When I was younger, up until like maybe 10 years ago, the idea of not getting snacks while at the theater was like strange. Because that's like the only place you get a big soda and popcorn and stuff, you know? And sit down and eat it and watch a film. It felt like the
Yeah.
only place that you do that. Nowadays, I only do it for certain movies. Sometimes you have a movie that just feels like a popcorn movie, you know? Like Mission Impossible. That was one where I was like, Final Reckoning. I'm going to get a big popcorn, big drink,
Yeah.
and chill out, relax, feel like I'm in the 90s. You know, it was a real throwback.
Mm.
The theater we went to go see The Brutalist earlier this year.
Oh yeah, because it was like
That
a bit
felt
older.
that felt like going back to a late 90s theater.
The seats were
The
like
seats
all
were,
weird.
like,
Yeah.
really obviously had not been changed since like late 90s, early aughts.
Yes.
And the theater itself was like not very good. You had the big glowing green exit signs either
Yes.
side of the fucking picture, man.
Exactly. Well, you know, that's the irony of having a long-lasting business is that, you know, like when do I upgrade, you know? When do I pull the trigger on those new seats, you know? And they were like, we're still making money. We're still making money. We don't need to.
I can imagine for that theater, it was probably because it's like in the middle of that giant mall.
Yeah.
And it's probably
Probably.
like changing these seats out would be like a gigantic hassle to get these in and out of this theater. So fuck it, let's just leave them here until they're like
Falling
completely busted.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But
But those
you
were
know,
not good. Those were strange.
But yeah, coming back to like the experience, right? Like the idea of like experience is like a movie. Like no, but we had already things like because we have movies that do that, right? They tackle things that we have never experienced, right? Directly as people, and we can appreciate them. So maybe won't change anything, in a way.
I
Like
think
Vietnam War, I'm like I can understand, I can see that, I get it, I get it,
Sure.
I get the Vietnam War, on that
you
boat
get it.
down
You feel
the
like
river.
you get it.
I get like the spell of
You
napalm in
go
the
to that
morning. I can
French,
just I can just imagine
that
it
French
in a way.
mansion,
Yeah, that French mention.
for like
There
a day.
was like they're fighting there. It's their land, their
Yeah.
plantation.
They're like, we came here first, and now they want to kick us out because of these stupid Americans.
Yeah, exactly. But it's I can appreciate those things.
Isn't there that
Still.
Vietnamese guy in Snow Crash who had like the truck driver who's like hooked into VR all the time, and his VR thing is like he's the owner of a Vietnamese plantation?
I think so. Yeah, there was like
that was fun.
It's a weird ass book.
It is a weird book.
But
I think the theater experience is still a crucial one, but I don't think I think a good home theater would also give you the same effect, but a good home theater is outside of basically everybody's range.
And it will be further and further away as we progress. Probably.
So we still need things like cinemas, still need them. We need to find the model for like a communal cinema.
I would just rather
where people volunteer.
Volunteer to do what? To run the cinema?
Yeah, run the cinema. But it's like a community cinema,
Mm-hmm. They get to pick the movies, and it's like, it's fucking movies, Bob again, and he's putting the
tickets all just go into the running of the thing, as opposed to like being a chain,
like a co-op cinema, basically.
Like a what?
Like a co-op, basically.
Yeah, communal, cooperative cinema.
Yeah, but I the only thing I know that's like projectors are really expensive, especially with like the new projectors. When I was like, for some reason I was like looking up, because I think there was supposed to be a cinema near me that was supposed to open, and I was like, how much does it cost to actually run a cinema? And like the projectors, especially now, like those projectors that we're using now, are like insane in terms of cost. Like they're like a mil or something.
It's so crazy
like
because it's not like those buildings can be reused for anything, Like, can you really take, like, if a cinema goes out of business, it's not like you can just go and put a different business in. They would need to be another cinema, because what else do you use a fucking like? What else do you use a screening room for, right? What do you do with that?
Playing video games on a large screen.
But that's still like just a cinema.
Yeah,
that's still just the same business model. You've just replaced the movie with a video game.
Sports.
It's the same model. You've just replaced the subject.
Bar.
I'm saying, like, if someday you could see a cafe go out of business, and in its place it could turn into like a fucking like
a rage room. I bought a fake boiler room where boiler room that you shovel fake coal into a fake boiler. Yes.
Yeah, exactly. But like a cinema, it's like, what do you do with that building then? You'd have to just tear it down and put something else there.
I would just make a very big boiler room, fake boiler room in those.
I would take a cinema screen, separate it out into like 5 different condos.
Mm-hmm. Just one big room? Is it like you said it as a studio? One screen is a studio, basically?
No, one screen. I put in all of the walls and floor.
Yeah. Paper thin, of
course.
To
make it 5 rooms.
How do you get into the other rooms? Is there like a ladder that you have to like climb up?
There'll be a walkway down the middle.
Oh, you mean like, I get it. Okay, yeah. I was thinking
make
where
it like
the
an
rooms would
Airbnb
be
or some shit. I don't know.
Yeah. And then make it movie themed, and then you can set it as
movie
a
Airbnb.
Movie themed Airbnb.
Ooh, do you want to go to the Casablanca room? Do you want to go to the Great Escape Room?
Yeah, exactly.
How about the Birth of a Nation? Oh no.
Oh no, we don't
Oh
want to
no,
go
that
in
one.
there.
No, that's the least popular room. Sometimes it's the most
with
popular
yeah,
room.
exactly, of a particular crowd.
Some
Yeah.
people gravitate towards it immediately. Some
do you
people
want
are
to
reluctant.
Do you want to go into the room? The room?
Yeah, we've rebuilt Tommy's apartment.
Tommy Wiseau is there.
Yeah,
He just comes.
we can't
in
get rid of
sometimes.
him.
We can't get rid of him. He goes, "Oh hi, Mark. Oh hi, Ben."
He keeps doing it over and
He's
over.
got the say. He personalizes it for you. Tells you your name.
Unfortunately, if you rent out that room, he will be there, and you have to live with him basically.
And you also have to have sex with him. Yes, he will have sex with you, with your belly button, like in the movie.
What about Greg Cicero? He's not there.
He's not there. He's doing a showing of the room somewhere in some part of the world at any time. You could probably bet on that that there is a.
There's one of the constants of the
It's
world.
a constant. It's in Anabiotic Factor, the game. There's a train that runs that if it stops, the world will explode.
But it's like it's like
that's what it is,
it's
basically.
like in the Dark Tower, you know. It's like that's one of the like pylons or whatever that's holding the tower up.
Yeah, you know.
And we have breakers currently trying to stop Greg
Stop
Sestero
Greg
from
Sestero.
doing the room screenings.
I was a breaker at one point where I got drunk during that screening, and
You
then
did.
that guy
You
said,
were a breaker. You were trying to take
and then
down
the
the
guy
Dark Tower.
told me I hate Greg Sestero because I needed a piss.
Say
It
that
was
shit.
unfortunate.
That guy
timing.
was an interesting guy. Greg's
Greg's
Sestero's friend.
Yeah, the guy who hosted, a gig, I could imagine, but
Yeah. Guy who clearly made too much of his life revolve around the room.
yeah, in the UK specifically.
Yeah.
But
You're listening to this, we're just joking. Much love.
yeah, it was
Max
fun.
didn't actually hate Greg Sestero, he just had to piss.
I needed to piss badly, so it
Because
was
he
eventually.
couldn't stop drinking.
It was a stop of it was a choice between pissing myself or at the room viewing or
What was funny about that is that you didn't even know. Like, you got back and we had to tell you what he said.
Yeah,
and you were
yeah.
Like, what? Why did he say that? I just needed to piss.
Yeah. Well,
But he pointed you got up to pee, and he pointed at you and said, that guy hates Greg Sestero.
that's I'm a number one hater. You can officially give me that title. A number one Greg hater. Greg Sestero hater.
You were given that title.
Yeah,
By,
I was
by
knighted.
Greg's right-hand man.
I was knighted, yes, with that title. But it was unfortunate. I'm sorry for that, Greg. I didn't mean it. I don't drink anymore, so
If you were really sorry, you would have bought a 25-pound script.
Well,
But clearly you're just not that sorry
our
about it.
friend got it, so that counts.
It doesn't count. It doesn't count. He was going to
Doesn't
get
count.
it anyway.
Well,
Doesn't count as an apology if he was just going to get it anyway. You could have bought a mug at least. Did he have mugs?
Yeah.
I can't remember. Or a hat.
I don't know.
I can't remember what he sold other than the script.
you have a
And a photo.
I'd have a spoon, plastic spoons. They did give us plastic spoons, remember, for the viewing.
The spoon shit pisses me off so much.
Yeah, I don't like that one. That one is like it's like screaming
I just
the
didn't have fun in
one-liners
general,
and
man. I didn't like it. I don't
Like,
like the experience.
screaming the one-liners I could take. Like it's like cool. Like everybody is like, but like the spoon thing I don't really get, honestly.
It's just one of those things where it's like, oh, people did that before, so we do that every single time
it's a
now as a tradition. But the annoying thing is, they don't go far. They just hit the people in front of you.
Yeah.
The people at the front of the fucking screening just get pelted with the fucking plastic cutlery.
Mm-hmm.
It's fucking annoying. That shit pissed me off.
What other
that was because I've never done one of those like joke screenings of a movie that sucks and everybody is like, we're all gonna do this one thing, we're all gonna like yell at the screen and stuff. I didn't know what to expect. That was the first time I ever did one. And I was like, this is not enjoyable. It's not even like I can't focus on the movie because it's the room. I was just like,
room.
God, are we really all sitting in a room saying the same fucking jokes about the room? I think that movie made me completely sick of The Room. Like, completely and utterly. Like, okay, I don't think I can ever... I don't think I can ever look at this film again.
You're too full of The Room now.
I'm just like, damn, is there really like 25 years of the same jokes?
If you could see, like, I think I would enjoy seeing Trolls 2, I think.
Troll 2 would be a fun one. Troll 2 would be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I imagine popcorn scene. Everybody can throw their popcorn around.
Yeah. That's
everybody
harmless.
When the Minecraft movie was popping off earlier this year, there were lots of people going, I have to see this movie for the experience. And then, unfortunately, by the time they realized what was happening with it and they went, people had stopped. People had already got it out of their system, and it was just like a dead.
And then they just lived with FOMO for the rest of their life, which is unfortunate.
It was, dude. Do you remember the block party version of the Minecraft movie?
No.
This is like the best scam a cinema has ever run, I think.
Okay.
So Minecraft movie screenings went crazy, right? Everybody's doing their meat. They were doing chicken jocker, and they throw all the shit around.
Yeah.
Like maybe like a half a month later, they were like, all right, everybody, new version of the Minecraft. This was like the Morbius rescreening, where they were like, we're going to show it again, but this time we have all the stuff on screen, like timers, countdowns for like when to throw shit and what to say, it's all going to be right there on screen. It's like a super meme version of the Minecraft movie.
Yeah.
Nobody fucking went.
Oh.
Literally empty screens across the board. But I love it because those cinemas probably charged them like triple to do those screenings.
Yeah, I would imagine.
And nobody turned up. And they just had to... Because the whole gimmick is like everybody's going to throw popcorn and shit. So it's like, well, we're going to need like extra time cleaning to do this shit. So you have to pay us like triple to do this Minecraft movie screening if you want us to do Block Party Edition.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, it's...
It was funny when Minecraft movie came out, though, and people who worked at cinemas were sharing the rotas that they had. That had the tables that had the specific like time of chicken jockey written on it,
That's insane.
Just so they know, like, this is when it's gonna get rowdy. So get ready.
Yeah, we gotta roll in, go in there, and like,
bring the hoses,
tackle the kids down to the ground, But yeah, well, that's the funny thing. Like with cinemas and stuff like that, it does seem like they kind of want it to go that way,
Yeah.
They feel like that's the thing. That's the thing that is going to give us the
experience,
dollar,
No, it like experience screenings are becoming bigger and bigger. Obviously, last year the Taylor Swift like Eras tour, was it last year or 2 years ago? I can't remember.
I think it was 2 years ago at this point.
When they did those in the theater, and it was like the highest grossing thing of the year.
Yeah.
And then this year they had the K-pop Demon Hunter screenings. You know about those?
No.
They had like sing-along K-pop Demon Hunter screenings, and it was a similar thing. People went along because they were like, hell yeah, I want to see it in the theater, and I want to sing the lyrics while we're watching it.
Yeah.
I think they did the same with Wicked too. I think they were like, Wicked sing-along screenings.
Because everybody
so
was
it's like people want to do
like,
it. People want to do it.
There was a trend, I'm pretty sure, where people were like singing randomly. There
was like I think Cynthia Review were like, I think it's good that people sing along in the theater.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
I disagree. Fuck, you should be quiet in the movies. I don't even like it when my friends talk to me in the movie theater.
That's why you don't want to see movies with me.
I love seeing movies with you, but sometimes you turn and talk to me and say something, and in my head I'm like, shut up.
I'm going chicken jockey.
You go,
and we're watching like Oppenheimer.
Joker.
Watching Oppenheimer. Chicken jockey.
Chicken
That was
jockey.
before.
That was crazy.
you know,
That was crazy foresight on that.
it was
reference back
crazy
then as
for
well.
me, 'cause
that was
I
like
was-
2 years ahead of the time.
Because I was on my phone in the theater, I was playing Minecraft on my phone, and I said I pointed
And you
at
ran
my phone.
into a chicken jockey in the game, and
I
you
showed
held
it
it
to
up
you.
to me, and went, "Look, chicken jockey." And the guy behind us, director of Napoleon Dynamite, he wrote it down. He was
no.
like, "I gotta put that in the movie." Chicken
But now imagine it, Jack Black saying it.
Chicken
Imagine his
jockey.
voice.
He literally like clicked his finger and shut up and went, "Of course," and then
And
ran out.
out.
The
Yeah,
theater.
yeah,
That was the whole thing. It tied it all together for him.
yeah.
Yeah.
And
No,
it's- and
I
it's-
can't stand.
And
any
it's
noise in the
unfortunate that
theater.
I can't sue him because I have such a heavy Eastern European accent.
Yeah,
So if
you
he
don't
said
sound
it,
anything like
if
Jack
he's
Black.
exactly if he said it with Eastern European accent, he would have. I would have a grounds to sue. But then he would
Sue them
probably
for
do like
the thing that was in a game that you didn't go.
But then in the when I'm suing him in the courtroom, he would probably go like, "I'm innocent," blah, 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 and then do like an air guitar thing, and then the judge is like, "Innocent," hits the.
He'd be
gavel,
like, "I'm
you know?
innocent." By the Book of Mormon says I'm innocent
Okay. Oh.
because he's a Mormon.
Is
And
he? I
also
didn't even know.
the guy that directed Napoleon Dynamite. Yeah, I didn't realize either. I was like looking at his Wikipedia and it says he was Mormon, and I was like, "Huh,
Interesting.
ain't that something?" So you would lose because the court case would be done in Salt Lake City.
Salt Lake City, yeah, of course.
Yeah,
Unfortunate.
and since you're not a Mormon, sorry, buddy,
Yeah.
you ain't making it.
It may
You'd have
be
to
a
convert.
Oh, I have to go through the ordeal. Stop
Is
drinking
it
coffee.
hard to
but
convert? Does anybody convert to Mormonism?
I think
there
because
must
they
be
do
some people.
because they do the thing, right? They walk around houses, like from our favorite movie of the Heretic or
Yeah.
whatever it was called.
Well, because
so-
I remember hearing this recently, but the Jehovah's Witness thing
Yeah.
isn't supposed to be for conversion. That's just part of their faith.
Oh, they're just doing
They're
it
not trying to be
for
because
the-
the whole thing is like
for
they
the love of the
witness
game.
you. No, they witness you because you're not going to get to go to heaven.
No.
So they come and meet
okay.
with you, and
I
they meet
didn't
with
know
the
that.
people to witness you before they go.
They're coming to BM me. Is that what you're saying?
It's kind of
They're
BM,
coming
isn't
to
it?
like
is
it's
BM.
a teabag version of the teabag.
The religious
The-
teabag.
the religious
It's like when
teabag.
somebody does a Fortnite emote on you after you get shot in the head.
I open the door and they're there just doing the L and
They're doing the
on
L
their
dance, yeah.
Yeah, exactly. And like, fuck, you witnessed me.
Fuck,
Fuck,
I got Jehovah's Witnessed.
I got witnessed. Fuck.
God damn
It happens so many
well.
times. You think you would get used to it, but it hurts every single time.
Yeah.
They have it won on you.
The worst part is that you know they're not going to get the last laugh because it's not like they're actually going to get raptured. But also, they feel like they got the last laugh,
Oh,
so
yeah.
it hurts still anyway.
Exactly.
God
You
damn
know.
it.
Because you wish they would
they
suffer
probably feel so
instead,
smart.
right, Ben? You wish they would suffer.
Thank you for listening to Dead Ensigns. This has been a great podcast.
Yeah.
We didn't do anything this
We
week.
didn't. We had nothing to do. Yeah.
We had fucking 9 weeks of, I was gonna say Stranger Things, Strange New Worlds, season 3.
It's coming. It's Stranger Things is coming.
Oh,
Maybe we should
God.
do that.
No, I don't really want to, because it's like all over Christmas, and every episode is like fucking 3 hours long.
It's unfortunate that we're not doing Tulsa King, because then at least we had something to do.
It just doesn't feel right. After, because Sylvester Stallone has been
It's like
conservative
IT
for a
crowd,
while,
you
but
know?
after
like IT.
Trump is like, the fucking John Voight and Sylvester Stallone are gonna be my ambassadors of
Yeah, the
Hollywood. It's
cultural
like, ugh.
ambassadors. Yeah.
It's like, nah, I can't fuck with this stuff.
It's like
Sorry.
IT crowd, and it's like that's what happens, when that list is gonna get bigger. Eventually, you won't be able to watch anything,
Fuck. No,
You won't
we're
even be able
embracing
to-
woke again. We're
won't
embracing
be able-
woke. One
you won't
battle
be able-
after another, Max. It was woke, remember?
You won't be able to listen to our podcast. at one point, you know.
Are you signaling that you're going to take a right wing turn soon?
Yes, exactly.
You like trying to flag now, foreshadow you coming onto the next
Because my
episode being like, I think we should bring back capital punishment.
I'm trying to break you down eventually, you know? So, because I want to watch Tulsa King so bad and talk about it. No. That's why we were talking about the guy that you were the IT crowd guy, because I was slowly trying to, warm it into our trying to get you to watch Tulsa King. That's
You'll
what it
never
was.
get me.
You'll
Never get me. I'm too woke.
Too woke, unfortunately.
Yep. It's internalized, and I'm too old to change. And
the world will move on, Ben, and you'll be left behind.
I think we'll all die first.
No.
It's not looking good generally.
At least
I guess
we'll be able to watch Tulsa King, not Tulsa King, IT crowd, and you won't. You know.
That's fine.
Oh.
It won't really matter if I'm dead, so.
Yeah, that's true. Anyway,
it's like who cares? I'm dead, right?
I guess.
I'm gone.
But then they'll make an AI of you and put you in a booth.
Like Stanley. Yeah, that's fucked up.
And I was like, I'm Ben, I love IT crowd.
I'd like to think that my Digimon would stop that from happening.
It would stop that, yeah.
My Digimon having to kill the AI version of myself in the PC.
Mm-hmm.
To put me down once and for all, and he can't bring himself to do it because he just loved our bond was so strong.
Yeah, you might be a copy of him, but there is something in you of him. You know, there's a part of Ben in you that a small part of him.
You know what I do miss about AI? Because it doesn't happen anymore because they made it too good. But I missed when you would generate a voice thing with AI. And it would break, and it would go like, "Hello there, my name."
Yeah, it would start breathing.
And this shit always made me laugh. But they can't do that now. They literally just can't do that because they made it like too good at fucking bullshit it's supposed to do.
Well,
it was at least like a little charming when it sucked, but now it's just good and scary.
You can't stop the world, man. I'm sorry. Yeah, that's true. The world is moving forward.
As I was saying, it's time for us to move forward, I think.
Yeah, that's true.
In the episode, you've been listening to Dead Ensigns. Mm-hmm. Number one digital podcast.
Yeah, we do live.
Podcasts are the champions.
The podcast lives in the network,
Yeah. Digimon are probably loving this shit. It's probably our only download, the Digimon.
The Digimon, yeah.
Oh, the Digimon, bro.
They're probably sexy ladies.
It could be like 100 Angel Womons, bro.
Mm-hmm.
And Devi Womon.
Maybe we should get into the network and meet up with them.
Yeah. I got a bit sick. I've been Ben, this has been Max. Thanks for listening. If you'd like to get in touch, you can email us deadensigns@gmail.com. But if you don't want to email us, you can leave a comment on all the different podcast apps at this point, I think. Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Amazon, Stitcher, all the good ones. And YouTube as well. We're on YouTube. And all those places will give the opportunity to rate it in some way, save or subscribe. So if you could do those as well, it's much appreciated. Until next week, we'll have something proper to talk about next week, probably. Maybe.
We'll try.
Maybe I didn't want to see it, but maybe I'll force myself to see Smashing Machines so I have something to talk about. There's a couple things I'm like, kind of... maybe I don't.
Oh, okay.
Because it's like the old Safdie movies were good, but it was the two of them. The Curse was good, but then it was also Nathan Fielder as well as Benny Safdie. And now I think this is his first full solo outing. And I don't know, I'm not too... I kept thinking, like, I'll probably just check this out at home when it's out. Because I don't know, it is expensive to go to the theater all the time.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. We'll see. They're bringing Avatar back as well, so maybe I'll go see Way
I
of
forgot
Water
about that.
again in
I
IMAX.
forgot about that.
I was
They're
just gonna see
preparing, they're
IMAX
priming
Way of
you,
Water.
you know? They're priming you to
I love
come
it.
back
The
to
Way of
Pandora.
Water is so awesome in IMAX. I can't wait. I'm excited again. All right. See you next time. Goodbye.
Bye.
It's shorted out, sir. We're gonna have to phaser it.
Then what are you waiting for?
Right away, sir.
Faster would be better, Ensign.
I can't, sir. We don't want to...
That's enough.
But, sir...
Stand aside, Carlton. I'm going through. You're alive. Good.